What does our future hold? To understand where we're going, we must first know where we've been. 13.8 billion years ago, the universe exploded into existence. In an instant smaller than a heartbeat, space itself expanded faster than light. Pure energy became matter. Darkness became light. And time began its relentless march forward. This is the story of everything. From the brilliant birth of cosmos to its silent death, the complete timeline, the final countdown.
This is the Cambrian period. 541 million years ago, an explosion.
$4.6 billion years ago, our sun ignited.
And with it,
A spinning disk of gas and dust collapsed under gravity.
now,
Planets formed from the debris, rocky worlds near the fire, gas giants in the outer darkness, and one special world, third from the sun, would become a cradle for something extraordinary. Earth was born in violence, molten rock, asteroid bombardment, volcanic fury. But slowly, the chaos settled, and something miraculous happened.
The view of the Earth, the rising Earth, is spectacular.
From this vantage,
3.5 billion years ago, in warm, shallow oceans, chemistry became biology. Simple cells divided. Evolution began its slow work. For billions of years, life remained microscopic. But then, 540 million years ago, an explosion of diversity. The Cambrian explosion. Life experimented with every possible form. Trilobites crawled ancient seafloors. Strange creatures we can barely imagine filled the oceans. The age of complex life had begun. $230 million years ago, giants walked the Earth. Dinosaurs ruled for over 160 million years. Longer than any dynasty before or since, they seemed invincible. Apex predators, massive herbivores, a world of scales and teeth and primal power. But nothing lasts forever. 66 million years ago, a rock 6 miles wide fell from the sky. The impact released the energy of 1 billion atomic bombs. In an instant, the age of dinosaurs ended. But from catastrophe came opportunity.
Mercury is slowly dragged into the stellar abyss. On Earth,
Small mammals survived the apocalypse. They inherited an empty world and filled every niche. They grew larger, more diverse, more intelligent. 300,000 years ago, in the savannas of Africa, one species began to dream. Homo sapiens, modern humans. We learned to control fire, to make tools, to tell stories, to look up at the night sky and wonder. We built civilizations, created art, unlocked the secrets of atoms and galaxies. We are the universe waking up, consciousness emerging from chaos. But our story is just beginning. This is now, the Anthropocene, the age of humans. We have transformed this planet more than any species before us. We've split the atom, walked on the moon, connected the entire world in a web of information. But we stand at a crossroads. What we do now, in the next few decades, will echo through millennia. The climate is changing, faster than at any time in human history. The Earth is shifting beneath our feet. Nothing stays the same on this planet. Everything changes, and we must change with it, or face the consequences. "10,000 years from now, the Earth's magnetic field will flip. Compasses will point south instead of north. Aurora lights will dance across the entire sky. 20,000 years from now, constellations will wander. The familiar patterns our ancestors knew will dissolve. Stars drift through the galaxy at thousands of miles per hour. Slowly but inevitably, the night sky transforms. 100,000 years from now, a star in Orion will explode. Betelgeuse will go supernova. For months, it will shine as bright as the full moon, even in daylight. Future humans, if they survive, will witness cosmic violence on an unimaginable scale. "600 million years from now, the sun's growing fury becomes impossible to ignore. Our star is slowly getting brighter, 10% more luminous than today. It doesn't sound like much, but it's enough. Earth's oceans begin to evaporate. The water vapor traps more heat. A runaway greenhouse effect begins. The delicate balance that allowed life for billions of years is breaking. Plants struggle, then fail. Photosynthesis becomes impossible. The atmosphere begins to change. Oxygen levels drop. The biosphere collapses. One by one, species go extinct. Earth is dying. 1 billion years from now, all complex life on Earth has ended. The surface is barren rock and sand. Oceans have boiled away, leaving vast salt flats. Only bacteria survive deep underground. The sun continues to brighten. Temperatures exceed 200 degrees. Any remaining atmosphere is blown away by solar wind. Earth is becoming another Venus, a dead world orbiting a star that gave it life, and then took it away. But the sun's transformation has barely begun. The worst is yet to come. "7 billion years from now, the sun has exhausted the hydrogen in its core. For 10 billion years it burned steadily. But now the fuel runs out. The core collapses. The outer layers expand. Our sun becomes a red giant. It swells to 100 times its current size. Mercury is consumed. Venus vaporizes. And Earth, cradle of humanity, descends into the dying star that gave it light for billions of years. The friction creates heat beyond imagining. The crust melts. The mantle evaporates. Every atom that once formed mountains and oceans, dinosaurs and humans, disperses into the solar wind. Earth dies, swallowed by its own star. But the sun isn't finished. It ejects its outer layers in beautiful expanding shells of glowing gas. A planetary nebula blooms. Pink, blue, and green clouds stretch across light years. For thousands of years, it will be visible across the galaxy. A cosmic monument to a star's death. At the center, the sun's core is exposed. A white dwarf, Earth-sized but incredibly dense. A teaspoon would weigh tons. It glows blue-white from residual heat, 100,000 degrees at the surface. But there's no more fusion, just gravity squeezing matter to impossible density. The sun has become a stellar corpse, and slowly, it begins to cool. "100 trillion years from now, the age of starlight comes to an end. The last red dwarf stars, the smallest and longest lived, finally exhaust their fuel after burning for 10 trillion years. One by one, across the universe, the lights go out. Galaxies go dark. No new stars form. The available gas has been used up or expelled. The universe enters the degenerate era. A cosmic graveyard strewn with the remnants of dead stars. White dwarfs cooling in the darkness. Neutron stars spinning in silence. And black holes, waiting, patient, eternal. The universe will still be an exciting, dynamic place. It's just that the timescales are now trillions of years instead of millions. this far-flung age, black hole mergers become the main event. Stellar remnants and dead planets slowly spiral inward over billions of years. Gravitational interactions eject some into intergalactic space. Others fall into the supermassive black holes lurking at galactic centers. When black holes merge, they send out powerful gravity waves, ripples in space-time itself. Space squeezes and stretches like a rung bell. If you were close enough, your body would resonate with the fabric of reality. You would literally hear the sound of space-time singing. These are the sounds of space ringing, the universe's last music, beautiful and terrifying. One Google years from now. That's 10 to the power of 100, a 1 followed by 100 zeros. More years than atoms in the observable universe. Even the black holes are dying. According to quantum mechanics, nothing is truly eternal. Virtual particles appear and separate at the event horizon. One falls in, one escapes as radiation. Slowly, impossibly slowly, black holes evaporate. The larger the black hole, the longer it takes. But time has become meaningless. There is nothing but time. Eventually, even the supermassive giants begin to glow. Hawking radiation increases as mass decreases. A feedback loop. The end accelerates. And then, in a final burst of energy, the last black hole explodes. One final flash of light in an ancient, empty universe.
Why anything rather than nothing?
Before we witness the final moment of everything, if you've made it this far on this 20-minute journey through deep time, you're part of something special. Hit that subscribe button to explore more cosmic mysteries with us. Leave a like if this timeline left you in awe. And drop a comment below. Does this ending fill you with dread or peace? Now let's witness the ultimate fate of all existence. The universe is now truly empty. No stars, no planets, no black holes, only photons stretched to wavelengths larger than galaxies. Temperature approaches absolute zero. Entropy reaches its maximum. There are no energy gradients left. No work can be done. Time becomes meaningless. Nothing happens and keeps not happening. Forever. This is heat death. The ultimate fate of our universe, not in fire, but in ice, perfect, still, silent, dark, cold, dead. Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and we learn, whatever state we may be in, therein, to be content. The end.